Hello everyone. So, I'm gonna start a new series where we will be doing Book of Shadows stuff. Play with me kind of thing. And I know there are people out there that have a hard time actually doing things in their Book of Shadows. I'm one of those people. I have tons of different books because I make them, but I really don't put anything in them. I just like making them kind of thing. What I usually do is I have tons of notebooks like these. These are like my working Book of Shadows, and I just like, you know, write like just random tons of like information and all my rituals in there, and sigil work and like designing pages for my Book of Shadows. But I don't actually haven't actually like put this stuff inside there yet. So that is what we'll do together, and it's never too late. I know it's been like a long while since you've seen this particular book, but this is the book. I have a video of it, and it's like got tons of views on it, but I haven't like done any updates or anything like that on it because a lot of times we get too scared to actually put stuff in it, and this is why I created it. And that's my New Year's resolution for 2021, is working on my Book of Shadows. Well, one of my resolutions anyway. So that's what we'll be doing together. So gather your items. We'll be working, the first page we'll be doing is the wand. We're just going to skip around everywhere, and if you guys also want me to work on a specific page with you guys, put in the comment below what page you want me to work on next, and we'll get to it. So that'll be fun, I think. And if I don't get suggestions, I'll just, you know, randomly, I even wrote, did I? Well, I wrote out, what are they called? You like write on a piece of paper and then you draw it, and then that's what you're gonna do, basically. So that's what we'll do if I don't get any responses on what page I should do next. So let's just go take a little look through here a little bit, and then I'll want you to gather like the things that you want to do to make your wand page. So we'll come back to that. So I'll just show you real quick what I have done so far in this book, which isn't a lot. So I've done my book blessing, and then I have another book blessing, the second book blessing in here. And I am going to write everything out. I have this printed because I was going to like print, and previous to making this book I was going to print and have it just like in a insert in a binder, but I went away with that because I want it more like handmade for me kind of thing. So these are going to be the contents, and I've written all over this and like changed it up and crossed things out that didn't make sense because they're already on another part. And then I also have room to grow too after even all of this in this book. This book is ginormous. And that might pose a little issue with kind of working on it too, because I have my computer like right there, so there's like barely any room for this big ass book. Excuse my language. But this part will be, I'll be writing out the contents. So this flips open like that, and this flips open. So these will all be the contents, and I have bigger writing than this print here, so I'll need it. So that's what's going to go in there, and I'm just going to tuck that in here. Well, I can go through it with you. So basically, the way I organized my book is I put them in different phases. And when I do the phases, I will do the moon phases. And then once I get all of the moon phases, I'll just go back and do the continuation of the moon phases, but also write, you know, the Roman numeral on what phase I'm on. Because right now there's 16 phases. And, yeah. I didn't write out the Roman numeral out here because I got tired and I'm not sure if I'm writing them out right. I think there's supposed to be a V, which is for 4. Somewhere, I think it's next, maybe, after this one. Or maybe it was this one. I'm not sure. I'll have to look that up. But, yeah, when we get there, I'll look it up. So I have the elements first, which is going to be, come on, this first page. And I have it all, like, laid out with the masking tape. So, like, it's all, like, already saying what everything is in here. So this will be like the elements, and we'll draw the pentacle here, and then we'll have earth, air, fire, water, and spirit here. And then we'll go to tools next, and this is where the wand where we'll be doing the wand first. And then we'll have the athame, pentacle, candles, bowline, besom, crystal ball. Then I'll have a general page for crystals because I have another book of shadows for my crystals. And then pendulum, ritual jewelry, sacred circle cord, incense, censer, ritual clothing. And then I left some extra pages in case you guys think of something or I think of something that will also need to be part of the tools. And then we have the altar section here. The different types of altars. We've got the altar setup. Main for like ritual altar for like Sabbats and stuff like that I usually do outside. We got the ancestor altar, which I have upstairs. We have, next phase is the moon and sun, and then we have the phases of the moon, days of power, magical times, the sun, and then we have phase 5, which is rituals, ritual setup, corners, invoking, stances and positions, raising energy, dedication ritual, and other rituals. Then we'll have the Wheel of the Year, and it'll just be a general one because I will have like my own Sabbat book separately, because when I do my rituals I'm usually like outside and I need something like small in my hand that, you know, will be easy to work with while I'm walking around and stuff. And I even got a little book light for it because, you know, it's dark out and you can barely see and I can't read in the dark and stuff. Excuse my phone, it's telling me to take my medicine. So we've got the story of the goddess and god on this page, Esbats, Sabbats, just a general Sabbat thing. And then I also wanted to show you, like, this I have inserted in here, so all of these pages in here come out. So let me grab a piece of paper. And I used the dollar hair clips, so like the regular hair, what are these called? Yo, I am not great with words right now. Loss of words. I'm on camera. I'm so nervous. Okay. But anyway, I just wanted to show you that part. These are insertable because I'll be inserting more throughout the book when we get to specific parts. We have solstices general. We have phase. The next phase is deities and my thoughts on deities, and then Artemis, which was my first goddess. Kali Ma is the goddess I'm working on right now, and this page is being saved for the crone goddess, which I haven't discovered yet. And then obviously we need Hecate in here because she's cool. And then we have Anubis. He's one of my gods, and Poseidon. And then I have insert in here. You can see like there's pockets with stuff in here. And this is going to be an extension of all the goddesses and gods. So we'll just have like, you know, pages. Like I'll make a page and then stick it in there kind of thing. So the next phase will be divination, and we have, I'll list like the different types. So we have leaf reading, scrying mirror, this back page right here. I don't know how we're going to do that on camera. Candle readings. I'll probably make the pages like separately outside of this book and then put it in here, and I'll show you later too. So we have candle readings, and obviously we'll have flame readings with the candle readings, because that's part of it. Crystal ball. This page is pendulums, and there's a pocket so I can put extra information for pendulums, because pendulums is one of my things that I like to do too. And I have these two for tarot, but I can also insert more pages in here for additional tarot. But I do have another book that I of course another book that I have specifically for my tarot like journey, and it's just a composition book, and you've probably seen it in my Tarot Tuesday videos. So I don't even need this anymore because it's all in here. So I've got palmistry here, then we've got dreams, and alpha state, ruins, sticks and bones, and then in the what does that say? Oh, I forgot to take this off. This is the old Cindy organization that I went away with. We've got some more space in here in case I wanted to add more for either the divination or for the next phase, which is chakras, which I don't think I'll add that much for chakras because chakras like basic information. We'll see when we get to it. This is going to be both chakras. Then we've got herbs, and I'm going to add more in here for a lot more herbs. Herbs continued, and this one also opens up like so, and then there is, I think I just gave myself a paper cut. There's a pocket right here, and there's a pocket in here, so I can add more herbs in here. So then this is phase 10. We have spirit guides, totems, and ancestors. And phase 11, we have different witches, and types of magic. And this has a pocket, so I can add lots of information there. Phase 12 is spells, and this will all be for spells, and I'll add in here for spells too. So room to grow, and this will be recipes. So we'll have, this is a pocket, so I'll be able to put recipes in there, and then this flips open, and then we can put recipes in here. And then this is a pocket in here, so I can put more recipes, and I've just got more recipe pages because I have a lot of recipes. And then this will be all insert in here, recipes, and then this will be like the last of the recipe section. So I do definitely have room to grow there. Phase 14 is numerology. So this will all be numerology. Then I have a pocket in here in case I want to put more. Phase 15 will be astrology, and this lifts up. And this is not a pocket, but this, does this lift up? Nope, that's it. So this will all be astrology right here. And phase 16 will be sigils and symbols. And then after this, like, I don't know how much of sigils and symbols I'll need, but I like to play around with sigils and symbols, so we'll probably have a couple more pages I'm going to insert in here, like I've done already. Like this is an insert. This is an insert right here, because you can see, like, well, I don't know if you can see, but these were the normal book pages, similar to like this. And then I just stuck this in here by making something. And you'll see that too, because I'll share that with you. Yeah, so this is all going to be after this. So things you will need for the page will be your information that you want to gather for your page. And you don't have to have it all like complete, because we can always add later if we think of something later. And we'll do that together, you know. So basically right now I just drew out a wand that I'm designing for me right now. I haven't made it yet, but this is what I want. So it's basically, let me see if I can. It's basically, I'm going to carve it out of willow bark. It's one of my favorite trees. And so I'm going to have a goddess right here with rose quartz on her belly. And then I'm going to have copper wire wrapping around with chakras down the middle. And then I'll have a protection symbol right here, which it could be the trikatra, the pentacle, or this, I never know what the name of that one is. I'll have to Google it because I don't remember. Then we'll have a crystal quartz right here, and then whatever my sigil is right there. And I'm still working on my sigil because I'm not entirely happy with it. So right now this is what it is. But I'm also going to grab an amethyst crystal and actually like draw it out better, because this looks like not a crystal. But this is going to be an amethyst crystal at the end here. And yeah, this is going to be the wand that I'll be making. So this will be our first page that we'll be doing, because I felt like we should go easy first. And I felt like this was the easiest thing we could do, since I already had it laid out for me anyway. Basically, I'm just going to put some basic information on here, like the wand is an extension of our power kind of thing, and like we can use it or not use it, it's up to us. We can use our finger if we wanted to, but it's more fun to use a wand, right? So that's what we'll do. We are going to create this page, and what you would need is paper, your book of shadows obviously, and if you don't have a book of shadows, I will be making the Sabbath's book with you. So if you don't have a book of shadows, just make the pages, and then you can decide what size you want. I'm going to probably be making the my other book of shadows a lot smaller than this one. But yeah, we'll just do it together. And you'll need glue, scissors. I use, I'm quite fond of Fabri-Tac. I do have a Gorilla glue gun that I really want to use. I have this, glue is very important to me, FYI. Because as you can like see, like this book is very old. This is like one of the first books I've made. Definitely in the top, one of the first 5 I've made. So this one is already cracking, and it's all repairable. Like, here's a piece that just fell off. Anyway, it's all repairable, but like, I do love this book. I think it's like a masterpiece kind of look for me. But yeah, anyway, you'll need glue, and I just bought this on Amazon. Not just, but in a big pack, and it was like 11 bucks for a bunch of them. So, and I really like this. It's actually really good. So we'll be needing that kind of glue. You need really strong glue, so I do advise like either this or like a glue gun that's of higher quality than the dollar store, because that one doesn't always work out or stick as great. What else will you need? Scissors, probably. Some sort of paint that you want to use, whether it be acrylic, watercolor, watercolor pens, alcohol markers, you know, whatever medium you want to use. We'll probably be using, let me see. Of course, we'll need some Distress ink, which I always have some around. So we have like this Distress ink is called Tea Dye. I probably have most of the colors, if not all of them. But you'll also need like archival ink, and I always use like the Distress Ranger archival ink, and I like these small little ones, and they come in a pack of 4 different colors. So I think these are great to use. Some sort of sponge to like use it with. And you don't need one of these. You can just use like a regular makeup sponge that you can get from the dollar store. You'll need just like, you know, what you got, we're gonna work with. And if you don't got it, you got the video, so when you get it, you can come back to it and finish it up, kind of thing. But yeah, basically what we'll be doing is drawing this, writing it ourselves, painting it, and making it pretty. So that's what we'll do together. Yeah, if you have any questions, just post them below, and I'll see you in a little bit for the next video on making this page. Bye-bye!